Mansfield Senior Center. Hello, hello. So it looks like we'll be able to see each other in the middle of June. So I'm looking forward to all of that. In the meanwhile, here's another video. And for this video, if you have a set of weights at home, great, go ahead and grab them. If you have a ball, such as this one here, go ahead and grab that. Have a steady surface and room to move around in safely. Take breaks when you need to, modify when you need to, and just go ahead and get the great benefits of the exercise whether you have all this equipment at home or not, right? You can even do some of these exercises sitting down, and that is perfectly fine, all right? So we're just gonna start today with just a little roll of the shoulders. We're gonna bring the shoulders up, back, and down, and one more time. And as we're doing this, I want you to think of your shoulders as they're stacked over your hips, and you turn to the side. Soft knees, and then your heels. Firmly planted into the floor, and bring it up, back, and down one more time. Nice work. All right, so we're gonna bring those arms nice and wide out. And think about putting your palms up like there's something heavy on your palms. And without lifting your rib cage, I want you to take those arms nice and tall above your head. And then turn the wrist out and push down. Nice work. And now as you reach behind, you can go ahead and crisscross those arms. Put them right on the small of your back, like this. So your elbows are out to the side. And I want you to think about drawing your nose and your chin parallel to the floor. So looking straight ahead, and you're just simply gonna drop your ear to one side. And then you're gonna come on up. And then slowly to the other side. And come on up. Nice work. So we're gonna take one arm down here. We're gonna push the other one out like a stop sign. We're gonna drop our ear over towards that shoulder and slowly drop this arm here so you feel just a little stretch. And then come on up. Push that arm down. Push this other arm out here like it's a stop sign. Go ahead, drop that ear towards that shoulder. Looking straight ahead, and slowly drop that arm down, nice and slow. And then come on up. We're just gonna take our chin over to one side. And then back to center. Over to the other side. And come on back. Go ahead, take your arms nice and wide in front of you like you're holding onto a beach ball here, like you're hugging a big beach ball. And again, bring those arms up. Think about not lifting your rib cage. And the reason why is I want you to stay nice and secure, drawing your navel to your spine, just reaching those arms up. Bring them out. And now you're gonna go ahead and interlace those fingertips behind you and push back. And let those arms drop to the floor as your chest just rises. Looking straight ahead. Bring those arms up nice and slow behind you. Undo those fingers. Come back to the front like you're hugging that beach ball again. Draw your chin to your chest. Look up nice and tall. And bring those arms around to the side. Nice work. All right, so we're just gonna start right here with a little swim. So you're gonna draw one arm up over the other. So this range of motion for your shoulders, I want you to stay within what feels right for you, right? If you don't have any shoulder issues, you've got a big circle going around to the side and coming back to the front. Nice work. And just stay right here. When you're ready, I want you to take both hands to the front, the backs of the hands are together, and you're gonna push through the water, bring it behind you, and slide those arms back together in the front. So notice how it's kind of like a breaststroke, right? You're just pushing the water aside, the backs of your hands come together right here and just push the water aside and bring it back one more time. Nice work. All right, so remember the seesaw? We're gonna have our arms out to the side. One arm's gonna go to the floor, one arm's gonna go to the top. And instead of just counterbalancing, I want you just to keep your spine nice and straight here. And now bring the arms slowly. One arm out, the other arm goes up, And really reach with those fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Reach up, reach down. Nice work. And then come on back. All right, so you can leave your arms nice and straight, or if you want, like you're washing windows, you can flex your hand, your wrist, and you're just gonna go ahead and wash windows on both sides. So as you do this, the circles don't have to be very big at all. I'm more concerned with having your shoulder blades back. So let me show you from the side. You have your shoulder blades, wrap around that spine, and come on just a little bit more. Now look, you don't have to have super straight arms either. Notice how there's a nice little bend to my elbows? That's perfectly fine. Here's 2, and here's 1. Nice work. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, take our feet just a little bit wider. Let me show you from the side here. You're gonna take your feet a little bit wider. You're gonna push your glutes back, and you're gonna take your fingertips and you're gonna let them slide over your knees, maybe down to your shins, and maybe if you can get there, right to your ankles. You're gonna push through your heels, and you're gonna push, and you're gonna come back up, taking those fingertips over the knees, up over the thighs, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. And one more time, push the glutes back. Reach all the way down. Fingertips right here. And roll it back up, nice and steady. Nice work. All right, so I want you to grab onto your steady surface. So right here, I have a very short chair that I'm gonna work with today, but that's fine. It's just gonna be used for a little bit of stability for me. So I'm gonna stand nice and tall, and we're gonna take the toe to the front. We're gonna lift and lower. Now, as you lift, think about this. Your shoulders shouldn't be drooped down to one side or counterbalancing to the other. Keep the shoulders straight. Steady surface is just there for your support. Lift and lower. Now, notice where my toe is. I'm kind of externally rotating that hip so my toe points to the outside. So here's 4, here's 3, here's 2, and 1. Nice work. Now standing nice and tall, I want you to face your base of stability. You're going to take that toe behind you. Now what I want you to think about is right here, you're squeezing through your glute, especially this one with the leg behind. You're going to look straight ahead, square your shoulders, square your hips. You're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. So it's squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Here's 3, here's 2, last 1. Let's do that on the other side. So I'll face you and show you how my shoulders and my hips are squared. So I'm not turning my shoulders, I'm not tilting my hips. My shoulders are squared, my hips are squared. I'm going to take this leg behind me, and I'm going to lift and lower, and lift and lower. Draw your navel to your spine so you don't overarch your low back. So watch this. I'm just doing it on the other leg. So I'm squeezing that glute and then releasing it. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Let's go right here. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last 1. Now go ahead and face front. So we did both legs going backwards. We only did one leg to the front. So take this foot here, externally rotate. That means that toe, if it had a flashlight on it, it turns gently to the side. You're going to stand nice and tall, squaring your shoulders. You're going to lift and lower, and lift and lower. Straight up, straight down. Now there's a softness to my knee. Your leg does not have to be super straight, nor should it be. The other thing I want you to think about is just lifting the toe off the ground. Let's go 3. Here's 2. Last one right here. Nice work. Let's do a little bit more work on the legs before we go to a sitting position with our weights. So having your base of stability there, you're going to draw your heels together so you have a little pie shape here. You're going to push one knee out to the side, and then you're going to alternate. So you go up and down just gently, pushing one knee out and the other knee out. Just bending and straightening that other leg. It's like you're walking, but your heels are coming to a point right here. 8, here's 7, here's 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Heels go down. One last work. This is for your calves, right? That helps to pump the blood back to the heart. So we want to keep those calves and all the muscles down there nice and strong. We're going to lift and lower. So your feet are still in that pie shape. Think about your heels are together on the floor. And as you rise, you're going straight up. Not forward and back, but straight up. Let's go. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. Nice work. All right, so let's go ahead and have a seat. So I'm just going to move my ball here. I'm going to put it on the floor, but I want you to have your weights with you. So go ahead and just drop the ball to the floor. Sit nice and tall. Think about a chair that doesn't have any arms so that you have the ability to move freely, right? Go ahead, take those hands, hold, so your palms are facing forward. We're just gonna do a regular bicep curl and bring it down. So this is the first of the series of the arms. So sitting down, if you could see me from the side, here I'll show you. I'm sitting nice and tall. I'm drawing my navel to my spine to support my abdominal muscles and my low back. And curl it up and down. Let's go 2 more. Here's 2. Last one right here. Nice work. All right, now we're going to take our palms to the sky. And if you want, open up those fingertips. You're going to balance those weights. Your elbows come out and away from the body, and when you bring them back, bring them towards the front of the ribs. Because what I want you to do is squeeze the chest, open the chest. So your weights are staying the same height. You're just bringing it together to squeeze the chest and open. Squeeze and open. Here's 4. Nice work. Here's 3. Here's 2. Nice. Last one. All right. Now keeping the weights out to the side. You're going to take one weight up, one weight down. So this is reciprocal. One on one side comes up, the other one on the other side comes down. Now think about those palms facing in, right? So take your time here. Little time under tension, that's the best muscle builder there is. Here's 4. Here's 3. Nice work. Sitting nice and tall, like your spine is stretched. Last one right here. Nice work. All right, so now we're going to switch. The palms are facing each other. And from the side, my arms are at 90. So right here, we're going to extend and bring it back up to halfway. Extend all the way, bring it up halfway. Let me show you from the side. Down and up halfway. Down, up halfway. Down, up halfway. Here's 3, and bring it up. Here's 2, and bring it up. Last one, and I want you to hold it right here. So hold right here, nice and tall. I want you to bring those weights up towards the chest and halfway down. So maybe the weights are coming up towards the shoulders and then bringing it back down. I just keep turning so that you're able to see what I'm doing. Nice work. Bring it up. Bring it halfway down. Bring it up and halfway down. Let's go. Here's 4 and bring it down. And 3 and bring it down. 2, nice work. All right, go ahead, put those weights down wherever you need to. I'm gonna put them on the back of my chair. Shake out those arms, whatever you need to do right here. A little wrist rotation. So think of this, when you're turning the wrists, you're also getting a little supination and pronation for the shoulders, which is really healthy. Now look, so your arms don't have to be super long and straight. They can be pointed down. maybe even with a little bend to them. That works too. Nice work. All right, so go ahead. I want you to pick up just one weight. I'm gonna leave that other weight back there. So I want you to make sure that you're holding the weight and it's not on the joint. So I'm holding on to this weight. My fingers are all the way around it. I'm gonna rest it on my mid-thigh, and I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, and I'm gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So just bringing the knee straight up. So this is kind of like there's something heavy on my knee, and I'm lifting and lowering. And what I'm not doing is I'm not rocking the body as I go back like that. You don't want to do that. That'll ruin your back. Sit nice and tall. Lift the knee only as far as you can do. Lift and lower. Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. Nice work. Let's go to the other side. So wrap your hand around, sit up nice and tall. Think of a string coming out of the top of your head, right? And you're gonna lift and lower. It does not matter how high up that knee goes. Just make sure when you lift that you're not rocking back, okay? So think of a tall, straight spine, nice engaged abdominals, lift and lower. Straight up and down, up and down. Here's 5 and 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one. Nice work. All right. Go ahead. I want you to put the hands on the outsides of the weight, so you're pushing through your palms. You're going to wrap your fingers here. Now, what I want you to do is come forward. We're like a locomotion. We're going to bring it forward, and then we're going to lean back just a little bit. So let me show you from the side what that looks like. So right here, I'm sitting nice and tall, pushing through the palms, and it's a locomotion. So we're going to come forward, leaving my glutes on that chair and coming back, leaning back. A little abdominal work, reaching forward, and that weight just serves as a little bit of momentum. But I want you totally to be controlling this. Pushing your feet into the floor, bringing it up and around and back. Here's 4 more. Here's 4. And bring it back. And 3. Keeping that nice long spine. Notice how my glutes are still staying in the chair, and I'm supporting myself by pushing my feet into the floor. 2 more. Here's 2. Last one right here. Nice and slow and steady. Nice work. Nice work. All right. We're going to go back to grabbing that other weight, and I'm going to show you from the front. So you're going to hold goblet style. So in between your middle finger and your forefinger, and you're going to sit nice and tall. Come off the edge of your chair if you need to. Just make sure that your feet are dug into that floor, keeping you nice and secure. And I want you to drop one weight down, but I want your hips to stay on that seat and bring it up. So you're just reaching over. Now look, does it have to touch the floor? No, it does not. Not at all. Reach down and bring it up. And then reach down and bring it up. Just reaching, stretching this oblique on this side and coming up. And as you bend, you're flexing on one side, extending on the other. One more time each side. Keep those feet flat. Last one right here. Nice work. All right, so go ahead. I want you to use just one weight here. We're gonna take our arm out to the side. Now, if you have any shoulder issues, make sure, A, that you're using very light weights, but number 2, you can modify. You can drop your elbow a little bit lower, okay? I don't have any shoulder issues, so I'm gonna show it to you with just the half a goalpost arm. We're gonna bring it up and pull it back. We're gonna reach up over our head and come back down. Now, what I want you to think of is you're pushing with the heel of the hand to the sky, and as you come back, create a little resistance, like there's somebody up there holding it from bringing it back. So you're bringing it up, and then create a little resistance as you bring it back down. Here's 2 more, up, and bring it down. Last time, bring bring it up, and bring it down. Nice work. We're gonna go ahead and switch to the other side. So remember, make whatever modifications you need to make. Take a break when you need to. Get a drink of water when you need to. Remember, you can start here. If you want to start a little bit lower, that's fine too, but bringing your elbow maybe level with your shoulder and bring it up and then pull it down. So there's no rushing here, right? We're not letting gravity control it. And bring it up and pull it down. Here's 3 and pull it down. Here's 2 and pull it down. This is the last one. Nice work, nice work. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of both the weights, put them to the side, and if you haven't, grab your ball. So when you go to put your weights down, stand up first and then squat down, pushing your glutes back, right? You don't wanna fold over the chair to put your weights down. You don't wanna go like that and put your weights down. That just lends itself to getting some back injury. All right, so we're gonna work on the inner thigh. So we're gonna take the ball in between our thigh. We're gonna keep our feet hip distance apart. And think, if you will, are your knees stacked right over your heels? Draw that ball, like try to make it an oval, right? You're gonna squeeze, release, squeeze, and release, squeeze, release. So right here, we're not doing anything but just inner thigh connection, but I'm working on my posture. Why? Because we're sitting nice and tall. Our shoulders are back and away from our ears. Here's 2, and here's 1. All right, so we're gonna pulse it 3 times. So it's gonna be 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. It's almost like you're trying to pop whatever you're holding, whatever you're squeezing into, right? If it's like a bath towel and you've rolled it up, there's still a lot of give to it, right? Here's 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, nice work. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see this. If you have the ball, this is actually, I love this one because it's a little massage for the low back. So I'm gonna turn to the side and I'm gonna sit all the way back. But before I do, I'm gonna push the ball into the back of the chair. Now this is a really short chair. At home you might have something that has a higher back on it. And the reason I say that is because I want you to find the place of the spine that this ball doesn't irritate. So the lower you have it, sometimes the lower spine can be a little bit more sensitive. Probably mid-spine is most sensitive for a lot of people. So just find an area that it works. And I want you to push back through your feet so you're condensing that ball, and then you come forward. And you push back, and you come forward, and you push back, drawing your navel to your spine, and come forward, and push back. All right, so we've done singles. We're gonna go in 3s. So it's gonna be 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, and again, 3, 2, 1, one more. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, so we're gonna hold the ball. It's gonna go in between our ankles. So from the front, it looks like this. I have the ball in between my ankles. I'm gonna sit nice and tall. I'm not gonna pull the chair to make me hunch over. I'm just gonna touch the chair to give me a little bit of support. I'm gonna take my inner thigh and I'm gonna extend the legs long and then let them touch the floor. Extend long and then let them touch the floor. Do they have to come off the ground? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Doesn't matter how long, how high you come. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. Here's 3, sit tall. Here's 2, last one. Nice work. All right, so this one here, if you can, put it in between your shoes. So sit all the way back if you want to in your chair, navel drawn to the spine, keep it shoulders stacked over hips. You're gonna bring the ball up in front and then you're gonna drive with it. So it's like you're shuffling down the street, right? Keep a little compression on that ball so it doesn't fall, and just walk. A little shuffle down the street. 8, 7, 6, notice how the ball's coming down, keep that compression. Here's 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, nice work. Now watch, I want you to come forward a little bit. You're gonna rock it in and extend it. You're gonna put your whole foot on that ball and bring it long. Roll it in, bring it out. So in, I'm pushing through my toe, I'm lifting my heel. As I push out, I'm drawing the toe up to the ceiling. And push, and bring it in, and push it out. Here's 3, and push. Here's 2, and push. Last one. Nice work. Let's do that on the other side. So getting a little bit of flexibility through that ankle as well. In and push. So my foot is flexed. You can see the bottom of my shoe. Push through the toe so the heel rises, and push through the heel. Nice. Bring it in, bring it long, and bring it in, and bring it long. Here's 4. Push. Here's 3. Each time you push it out, think about drawing that toe towards your body. Last one right here. Nice work. All right. So we're going to go ahead and take that ball, and then what I want you to do is I want you to roll forward, putting the ball underneath your forearm and coming back up. So what you're doing is you're keeping your glutes in the chair. You're going to roll forward like you're reaching for something long in front of you, and then you're going to come back up. This is a gentle lower back stretch. You're leaning forward, and you're coming back 2 more times. Just a little gentle lean forward. Keep a little compression with that ball, and this is going to be the last one. And bring it forward. And come on back. Let's go to the other side. So one side is always going to be easier than the other. It depends on what your dominant arm is, right? Reach it forward and come on back. So notice how the ball just rolls over the top of the thigh, right to the knee, and then you come right back. Just taking your time rolling forward and really reaching with that arm, but keeping your glutes sitting in that chair, folding at the hips to come forward, not the waist. Long. We're going to go one more. And bring it forward. Nice work. And back. All right. So we're going to do a little bit more mobility here. We're going to bring the ball to the front. We're going to open. We're going to bring it up. And now to the back. So make sure you have room. Come off of your chair if you need to. So to the front. Up and over. And to the back. So a little mobility. Bring it up, down, across, and then back. Nice work. Bring it up and over, bring it down, bring it to the front, open up, bring it to the back, and open. Up and over, across, and now lean forward. And we're going to do that one more time. Up and over, bring it down to the front, bring it out, and now lean forward as you bring it to the back. Nice work, nice work, nice work. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get rid of that ball. I want you to sit nice and comfortably in your chair, and I want you to think about just taking a nice cleansing deep breath in so you fill up your lungs. So in through the nose. Hold half a moment out through your mouth. I want you to go ahead and just, if you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. But I want you to think about dropping one ear towards your shoulder. But think about keeping those shoulders squared. And then come on up and over to the other side. Just a little gentle lean. the shoulders squared as best you can. And then come on up. I like to have my eyes closed when I'm relaxing because I'm really tired. And then go ahead, just gently close your eyes. Draw your chin to your chest. And now just gently, like you're in church and you're looking at somebody next to you and coming back down, and then over to this side and come back down. Draw your nose and your chin parallel back to the floor. We're gonna start back with that seesaw. So one arm goes up, one arm goes long to the floor. So we're oppositional reaching. Keep that stretch, switch positions, other arm, nice work. And let's go one more time up here. Reach, 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 reach. Pull, 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 pull down with that arm. And last time. Keep that length right there. Nice work. All right. So, coming hands to the center right here. I want you to practice getting up without pushing onto your thighs. So, take your arms out for a little counterbalance. You can take your arms and cross them, whatever feels right for you, but I want you to use a little bit of momentum as you come up. You push through your feet, you stand up nice and tall, reaching those arms up over the head. You're gonna go ahead, reach behind you, and go ahead, grasp those fingers together. Pull those shoulder blades back so the chest rises. Drop the arms, take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring those arms up. Feel that stretch. Let go of those fingers. Bring that beach ball back to the front of the chest. Tuck your chin to your chest. Reach up nice and tall. Push the air away. And we're gonna round those shoulders. We're gonna bring them up. Elbows go back. Drop it down. One more time. Bring it up. Elbows go back and drop it down. Nice work today. All right, so that is class today. So we will be back in the senior center, from what I'm told, in the middle of June. So keep your eye out for any notifications, okay? I miss you all, and I hope to see you soon. Please drink plenty of water. All right, take care. Bye-bye.